Hi everybody, hello! I'm Renee from Kudos Cookies, and I'm here today to show you how I paint on cookies with food coloring. It's an easy process. It just takes a few steps to learn how to do it, and let's get started. What I always use is a cup of water, and that's so I can wash out my paintbrushes, my handy dandy squeeze bottle just filled with regular water, and of course food coloring. So I have a paint palette. You can just use a paper plate if you like, but I have a paint palette and of course a selection of brushes. And then last but not least, certainly not least, is a clean, perfectly dry cookie. I always ice it in just strictly white royal icing, and I like to consider that my cookie canvas. So that's it. That's really all you need to start. So let's go. Alright, I've gone ahead and mixed up most of my colors. For the reason of time constraints, I'm only going to show you how to mix one color. All the colors are done exactly the same. So here's the last color I just did. It's electric green. I put 1 drop of electric green into my paint palette. I take my squeeze bottle and very gently squeeze out just 1 drop, equal portions, food coloring to water, and with a brush I mix it well. What I like to do then, because this paint palette allows me to, is just put a little dab of color in this flat section, just because if you can see, you can't really determine too much the different colors of the paint unless it's really, when they're in the circles, unless it's painted out into the flat surface. I don't know if you can tell that or not, but that's why I make it easier on myself and do that. So again, here you have the different colors of food coloring mixed with equal portions of water. In my paint palette I have red, black, orange, I have electric pink, yellow, turquoise, sky blue, and the last one I just mixed up is electric green. I usually have a design in mind before I start painting, but today I don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and, I don't know, pretty much wing it. Just give you a general idea what I do. So I'm just going to take a little, this is a liner brush. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a very, very thin liner brush. And first I'm going into my pink, and I will show you what I'm going to paint out. Okay, I'll show you what I do next. With the design I now have in mind, I'm going to be doing a lot of different colors with a lot of different paintbrush washings in between. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and complete my design, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Surprise! Here's my almost completed design, so I hope you like it. I'm going to do one more step just to show you the process of how that works. But one other thing I wanted to tell you, you'll notice I have my cookie always on a napkin. I find it easier because that way I can turn the napkin itself and not so much have to deal with turning the cookie, too much touching of the cookie. Just thought you'd find that interesting as well. So last thing I want to do is put in the final line, and this puppy is finished. So I hope I was able to show you that it's easy to do. All it takes is a little bit of practice, a little bit of a steady hand, and that just comes with practice, and it really is a whole lot of fun. So I hope you liked it. Hope I taught you something, and come back again. Thanks so much. Bye.